let's see what the next couple minutes are. Because he could have ended it there. He could have dropped the fucking mic. Dunk, bunk.
Yeah, he could have ended it there and would have been fine.
And then been like, done. Let's see what he has to say. Let's go.
Are you guys following this? But he conveniently skipped over the fact that we have donated every time a tragedy has hit. When the hurricane hit Houston recently, we raised $237,000. When Humongous was in need, we raised $156,000.
Okay, so that's great. That's fantastic. I'm glad he's done those things. I don't need to know that again.
Yeah.
Because I've known, like, I don't know who he's pandering to. I think it's done.
Pandering to himself.
I think it's done. Yeah, I think it's done. I think he ended it there, you know, hey, if my argument's going to be that you're talking shit about me, donation shaming, well, look, you're donation shaming me. Anyone can see what he's done for other people. You don't need 37 minutes of it. That's it.
Yeah, you don't need but that's the other thing too. You don't need to throw it in the face of people because now he's just putting himself into the situation where it's like, no. But I have donated. Look at all that I've done. I am the best. I am better than you.
And tons of people donated to him, and I'm not saying, I am not saying that they've donated to him as in terms of like following him, you know, subscribing, things like that. Literally donated through the FUPA Fund. I think that's a very moot point in all of this. I mean, we could skip ahead.
Well, I'll give him that. Like the FUPA Fund, like that was a great idea because that was him giving back to something.
No,
like,
that was
donating.
That wasn't
and
him
that's
giving back. No, hold on.
Oh wait, the FUPA Fund wasn't? I thought that he was the one who set it up, right?
No, it's not. Philip DeFranco set up the FUPA Fund.
Oh, okay.
People donated to him for the Fair Use Protection Act, and then it was essentially going to be this thing where they set it up that they're going to use it to protect themselves. If anybody else needs it, it would be something anybody else could use. So that kind of never happened.
All right.
A fair misunderstanding, though. Like, it is kind of hard to understand because it's been fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
So.
But even then, when it comes down to it, like, he's donated a lot of stuff, and I, just like what some ordinary gamer said, donation in general is a good thing, whether it's $1 or it's $100,000. You donated something. You put at least some money towards some goal that will do something with it. Now, the fact that you're basically showboating it, that's what's not cool in my eyes. Like, it's one of those, like, I'm going to anonymously donate to this charity, but then I'm going to tell everybody publicly that I donated to it.
Yeah, showboating it right after the fact that you were like, this guy, you just literally locked down your whole argument. Where you're like, you're donation shaming me for donating. That's it. That's the end. That's all you have to do. Why would you do anything more than that? Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck? Do we watch a little more? I mean, what do you think? I mean, it's getting maybe another couple minutes.
Go for another couple minutes on it.
Let's see.
I do want to see the
when the Paradise Fires hit California and ravaged that whole town, we raised $159,000. We donated tens of thousands of dollars during those campaigns. We also donated $50,000 to Australia to help with the wildfire there just recently. But you're gonna go cherry pick the one time I donated $1,000.
This is the same guy that donated only $1,000 to Team Trees when that was out.
And by the way, aren't you worth $2 million? Who the fuck are you to even sit here and lecture me on being rich? Like, the difference between my wealth and your wealth is pretty much nothing compared to Jeff Bezos. So who the fuck are you talking about the pits of hypocrisy when you're worth $2 million yourself? And in this same thread, I say that 20 of our employees from Teddy Fresh, at great personal cost from ourselves, are on full pay, full benefits, healthcare, and everything for the whole duration of this. For you to cherry pick the one time I picked $1,000 to Team Trees is downright misleading.
I don't think it's necessary.
And frankly,
it's not necessary to talk about that.
This is an individual
because he already talked about
it against billions.
He's just trying to make himself look better.
That's the thing. Not necessary to talk about because he's already put it into the public.
Yes. He's already tweeted about it, so now he's going to show his tweet about how he already done it and already talked about it, so he can get more exposure.
Yeah, is it
so
that
more
necessary?
People will like him.
Yeah, is this guy doing enough damage to you to where you have to do those things, that would be the next conversation. I don't think so.
No, he's not. Like,
I just don't think so, because you could have ended it 3 minutes ago, and that guy would have put out an apology, because it was that was to the point. That was to the point.
While being a multi-millionaire himself.
By the way, he showed a tweet of me yelling at people in Brentwood Farmers Market, telling them to go home because Brentwood has the highest infection rate of any neighborhood in Los Angeles. And here's the farmers market during the peak.
Let's skip ahead like 10 minutes. This is getting insane. Like, he's literally point for point, which is fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But he nailed it already. Ethan, you fucking nailed it right off the bat in the first 8 minutes. Like, why?
Because it's kind of hard to tell with you.
Takes against the rich who actually do more than a common person, despite them not giving every single thing. Which, by the way, Ethan, how do you expect every fucking multi-billionaire? Do you expect them at every crisis to give half their net worth away? I mean, that doesn't fucking work that way. I just don't understand how you get that mind into your head.
It's not in my head. I never said it. I don't know whose head it's in. You just keep putting more and more words in my mouth to make me seem like the most evil, pathetic piece of shit dude ever. And what's really troubling is that I really need to point this out again, that this video...
So, what you just said, this is about the point where he goes way on a tangent. Not Ethan.
Yeah.
The Ordinary Gamer.
Some Ordinary Gamer. Yeah.
I think we can just wrap this up. We agree. The Ordinary Gamer goes way just fucking overboard at some point.
Yeah.
It's completely
but at the same time,
bullshit.
Ethan having to react to every little fucking thing instead of him going like, I guarantee you within the next 2 minutes he's going to explain how he doesn't have that mindset.
Oh yeah.
But instead of him just showing that clip and going, no, I don't, and being done with it, that's what's starting to it's just like it's a constant back and forth.
Yeah, no, he could have ended this at minute 9, I think or somewhere in that range. It was like
8 or 9 minutes. He already solved it.
Yeah, basically when he just flat out, showed your donation shaming me for like putting out donations. That's the end. That's literally the end. That's it. We don't need any more. And it's just gonna go on. And he's gonna lambaste this guy probably. Oh shit! I held back a burp just now as I was talking, kind of like the Ordinary Gamer. My bad. So we're at 23 minutes roughly. There's 37 minutes. He's just gonna pick this guy to death because the last 3 minutes of fucking the Ordinary Gamers video is just completely shit.
Yeah, it was more or less just like him venting.
He's just going off, and that's like, here we go. Like,
this is what I think of him. This is what I think he's thinking.
Views are still going up.
Let's skip ahead.
It's going to people out there that need it the most right now. And that's something that I don't think anybody should fault Ethan for. I know a lot of people want to get into the whole idea of he's doing it to save face. Oh shit, you lit a fire under his ass and caused it. And sure, those points might be true.
You didn't light a fire under my ass. You blew smoke up my ass and all of your viewers' ass. Now you're sitting here, the so-called aficionado of reality checks.
I'm kind of the fucking aficionado of handing out these reality checks to a lot of things.
No. All right, we're done. I don't agree with anything that's going on at this point. What I know is that Ethan crushed it already. That guy went way overboard at the end. And his original video was complete shit to begin with, in my opinion. No.
See, I don't mind the fact that he pointed it out. Like, if that's like his shtick with his channel, then fuck it, that's his shtick. But my whole thing is like, Ethan didn't need to go this far into his video to just pick apart every little fucking thing.
No, because he crushed him right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, I thought that the whole, originally when I found the video with Mr. Killer Keemstar here, I was like, oh, that's a good contrast. Yeah. And then after listening to it, actually watching it, I was like, oh no, no, this is, once again, it's like, it doesn't necessarily support the argument because it's not the same argument.
But it's also, this is Keemstar, so he's going to make sure that it's going to keep going and going and going.
I mean, has he essentially donation shamed Jeff Bezos? Yes. But in this sense, no, I don't think that was the case.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same. But I also don't believe that any amount of money is worth like donation shaming. But what this guy did is he actually argued himself by doing that. Once I put 2 and 2 together watching the H3 video, I was like, oh yeah, he just fucking shot himself in the foot. So that's it. There it is. Good job, buddy.